wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way, to sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once
Opening night, it's opening night. As backstage buzzes with nervous cheer, curtain time is drawing near.
The actors are ready for playing their parts.
The orchestra's humming, the overture starts.
We're so excited we can't sit tight. It's Broadway grand opening night. Red carpets rolled out, critics stand rolled out, standing room sold out. It's the best show in town. Actors in places, every heart races as Broadway braces with the best show in town. Though the critics are lost on it, not a flaw is irritating.
The Palm Springs Unified School District proudly presents Front Row Center, starring the students of David Green's Musical Theater University. Nathan, Linda, Chase, Allie, Zach, Bella, Avery, Angie, Wyatt, Zofia, Jeremy, and Kaya, with our very special guest, Broadway veteran Alex Corp. And I'm Patrick Evans. Welcome to Front Row Center.
So a triumph, the crowd is humming. You think by the praise of Messiah was coming. Oh, what a sensation! Feel the ovation. Broadway's biggest prize. A Tony lies inside. It's another great glorious opening night. What a night!
Welcome to Front Row Center. We are the students of David Green's Musical Theater University, and we are so happy to see you again for this weekly road trip through the Great American Songbook and the music from Broadway and beyond.
This week, we're paying tribute to the most prolific and successful composer and lyricist duo in the history of the American musical theater. Their first musical collaboration, originally called Away We Go, opened on Broadway in 1943 and ushered in the era known as the golden age of musical theater.
That first musical, retitled Oklahoma, was critically acclaimed and won the pair a special Pulitzer Prize and led to such beloved musicals as Carousel, The King and I, South Pacific, and The Sound of Music. Tonight's show is a celebration of the music of Rodgers and Hammerstein.
High on the hill was a lonely goatherd, lady yodelay, hee hoo. Loud was the voice of the lonely goatherd, lady yodeloo. Folks from the town that was quite remote heard, lady yodelay, hee hoo. Lusty and clear from the goatherd's throat heard, lady yodeloo. Oh, ho, lady yodelay, ho, oh, ho, lady yodelay, oh, ho, lady yodelay, ho, lady yodelay, ho, lay. Happy are they, lady yo, lady leo, yodelay, hee hoo. Soon the duet will become a trio, lady yodeloo, yodelay, 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 hee hee, yodelay, 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 yodelay.
try to say. All I'd want you to know, if I loved you, words wouldn't come in an easy way. Round in circles I'd go, longing to tell you, but afraid and shy. I'd let my golden chances pass me by. Soon you'd leave me, off you would go in the mist of day. Never, never to know how I loved you. If I loved you.
I'm just a girl who can't say no. I'm in a terrible fix. I always say, come on, let's go. Just when I ought to say nix. When a person tries to kiss a girl, I know she ought to give his face a smack. But as soon as someone kisses me, I somehow sort of want to kiss him back. I'm just a fool when lights are low. I can't be prissy and quaint. I ain't the type that can't faint. How can I be what I ain't? I can't say no.
"10 minutes ago I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling, you gave me the feeling the room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. And I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love I am flying, over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again.
Climb every mountain, search high and low, follow every byway, every path you know. Climb every
Before we get back to the show, we would like to take a minute to express our deep gratitude to tonight's very special presenter, the Fogelson Family Foundation. Their generous sponsorship of tonight's performance supports the Palm Springs Unified School District Save the Arts campaign to protect arts education at every school, K through 12, throughout the entire district. If you would like to support arts education in our schools, you can make a donation of any size by texting to the number that appears on your screen. And now, please welcome our very special guest, presented by the City of Rancho Mirage. From Broadway's All Shook Up and Fiddler on the Roof, Alex Corey.
I am delighted to be here with Alex Corey, and we have had the pleasure of working together on a couple of different things over the years.
The first time I met you, it was actually on my turf, because it was for Coyote Stageworks, Man Who Came to Dinner, and you were acting. And it was nice. No, it was nice to be the lesser nervous person.
Those things are always fun, but they always make me nervous. But let's talk a little bit about, let's see, you've been teaching and working with students.
Yes, with
and
MTU.
You claim it as kind of your second passion. Obviously acting, singing, your first, but teaching is close second.
It's more than that. It's superseded the performing. Because when I had to go back to New York, because I was offered a Broadway show, you can't really say no. So I went back, but it meant leaving my students for 2 years, and I was devastated. I couldn't wait to get back here to the desert and be with them again. It's much more exciting to teach, because you never know what's going to happen. You walk into a room and somebody's going to go, I get it. Or,
the light goes on.
And oh, life is better than I thought.
Well, talk a little bit about it, because you did step away from teaching, you went back to New York, and you did Fiddler on the Roof.
Right, right.
What was it like to go back and kind of re-immerse yourself in that world?
It's a different world now. It's a different world. It's an internet world. So, whereas theater companies, as a rule, you become very much family, and your life is based around each other. And now it's sort of for everybody to see. When we recorded the album, and that used to be my favorite day in a theater rehearsal, was going and recording the album and listening to the orchestra. And I went this time, and everybody had their phones up recording the experience. And I was like, wait a minute, be in it, people. You know,
it's hard. You know,
yeah.
Kids, and I'm always telling them, don't experience life through your phone. Experience life through your eyes.
Absolutely.
But it's hard and I have a hard time. I'm addicted to my phone as well. But.
I'm addicted to knowing what's going on in the world and what's going on with my friends, because now, so many of my friends are on the other coast, unemployed. It's a very, very, very difficult time in the arts right now.
It is a very difficult time. I love the fact that this show is on a weekly basis, and we get to showcase these kids, and we get to showcase you, and you're going to be performing next. Alex Corey.
Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger. You may see a stranger across a crowded room, and somehow you know even then, that somewhere you'll see him again and again. Some enchanted evening, someone may be laughing. You may hear him laughing across a crowded room. And night after night, as strange as it seems, the sound of his laughter will sing in your dreams. Who can explain it? Who can tell you why? give you reasons wise men never try. Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, when you hear him call you across a crowded room, then fly to his side and make him your own, or all through your life you may dream all alone. Once you have found him, never let him go. Once you have found him, never let him go.
We've got sunlight on the sand, we've got moonlight on the sea, we've got mangoes and bananas we can pick right off a tree. We've got volleyball and ping pong and a lot of dandy games. What ain't we got? We ain't got dames. We get packages from home, we get movies, we get shows, we get speeches from our skipper and advice from Tokyo Rose. We get letters doused with perfume, we get dizzy from the smell. What ain't we got? You know damn well. We've got nothing to put on a clean white suit for. We've got nothing to look adorable and cute for. There is nothing like a day, nothing in the world. There is nothing you can name that is anything like a day. There are no books like a dame,
And nothing looks like a dame.
there are no drinks like a dame,
And nothing thinks like a dame.
nothing acts like a dame, or attracts like a dame. There ain't a thing that's wrong with any man here that can't be cured by putting him near a girly, womanly, female, feminine dame.
Tonight, I am thrilled to introduce to you a wonderful singer from Rancho Mirage High School, Charlotte Hansen.
I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I'm a huntress on an African safari. It's a dangerous type of sport, and yet it's fun. In the night I sally forth to seek my quarry, and I find I when I meet a lioness in her lair. Then I'm glad to be back in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark.